If I were asked to pluck a shiny star from the night sky, I'm sure I'd find one in your eyes.
Those silly antics of yours no longer work on me, Max. Nothing you say right now will make me meet up with you today. Or ever again, for that matter.
Come on, Lucinda. Don't do me like this.
I should be saying that to you, Maximus. When are you going to marry me?
Huh?
I'm tired of playing second fiddle in your life, don't you get it? When are you going to stop hiding me? When are we going to publicly declare our love for each other to the world?
Is this what all this is about?
The worst mistake you would make this morning is to make fun of my pain. I just turned 30 last week. You just threw me the most lavish birthday party, and I almost collapsed from joy thinking that you had finally come to your senses. I thought that was going to be the big day, the day you finally asked me to be your wife. But no, you dashed my hopes into the mud without as much as an apology. And now you want us to meet up? What for?
I thought we were on the same page about this, Lucinda.
How can we be on the same page if I don't even know the book you're reading?
So what can I do to appease you?
What sort of stupid question is that? Marry me, Max! Marry me! It has been 4 whole years! 4 years, and you have still not done what grown men do.
But you know I cannot get married to you right now.
Why? Because I'm good enough to bed, but not good enough to marry? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Then make it make sense, because I'm still trying to wrap my head around why you would still want to keep your barren wife around when you have a perfectly healthy woman in your life. Have I not been good to you?
You have. You've been too good to me. Wonderful, even. Things are just not as simple as they appear.
Then explain it to me.
You know Ruby is the one keeping me afloat. I'm a writer, struggling to hit my big break, and my wife, on the other hand, is the daunting head of a thriving conglomerate. I practically feel like a grasshopper in her sight. I feel belittled all the time.
Then marry me. I'll make you feel like a king, Max. I'll be your queen.
I know. But I cannot do that without money. I don't have any right now.
Just ask!
Okay. Lucinda Brown Owens, will you make me the happiest man alive and be my wife? Is that okay?
No! Don't do it like that! You have to buy me a ring! Take me out on an expensive date with all my friends and family and classmates and favorite celebrities in attendance? Go down on one knee and ask me to marry you before the whole world! I need something to post on my Insta story for all my enemies to see and go green with jealousy.
Can you see? Your expensive taste and insatiable desire for good things is the reason why I'm still with Ruby. We need her money.
See, I don't care what silly excuses you have for stalling, but I'm not getting any younger. I swear I'll tell your wife about our affair if you don't step up this instant.
It doesn't have to get to that, Lucinda. I promise I'll marry you.
When?
As soon as my plan works out.
What plan?
My plan to get Ruby out of the way.
Tell me about it.
The first step was to get my mother, who she hates by the way, to come over to the house and mount pressure on her. Her job was simple, to prance around with my pregnant sister and make Ruby feel like a dead weight for her inability to have children.
Okay, so how did that work out?
Perfectly. I managed to push her into agreeing to a surrogacy.
I don't understand this. Are you trying to get her to leave, or are you cementing her hold on your life?
No. This is where you come in.
Huh? How?
You're going to be the surrogate.
Huh? Guess what, darling?
What is it, Ruby? Are you fine?
I'm not just fine, Max. I'm totally on cloud 9 right now.
What happened? Did you land another major deal?
No, guess again.
You know I'm terrible at guessing. Just tell me why you're so excited.
I found us a surrogate!
Oh, really? Wow, that was fast.
Right? It almost felt planned for real. The moment I got to the hospital, I had a little chat with Dr. Kate to discuss our options as regarding having a baby by surrogacy. She immediately suggested this lady, Lucinda Brown Owens. Oh, you need to see this woman. She's totally beautiful and looks really healthy too. Dr. Kate even said she has a 100% success rate at this surrogacy thing.
That's beautiful, dear. I'm just happy you're happy.
I'm really excited. Dr. Kate even said many people get on a waitlist to be able to have her services.
Now, that's kind of on the extreme. And in a very weird way, too.
That was just an exaggeration, Max. I only wanted you to know how good she is at what she does.
Man, I don't remember the last time I saw you this excited.
I'm so glad I listened to you. We should have done this a lot earlier. Maybe by now little Maximus would have been 4 years old. Oh, I can't stand the excitement of finally becoming a mother. I can finally attend an expecting mothers class.
Expecting mothers what?
Expecting mothers, silly. The EMC. It has always been my dream to attend one of those.
Are you an expecting mother?
Don't spoil my mood, please.
I'm sorry, hun. Just trying to give you a reality check. Don't go spending money on something we clearly don't need.
Is it your money? Let me be, please.
Okay.
So you'll go to the hospital with me tomorrow, right?
Huh?
Are you not the intending father?
Yes, sorry, I'm a little distracted.
Well, try to put yourself together, okay? We'll see each other after work. Hi, darling. I just got home from the EMC. Where are you?
The EMC? You were really serious about that?
Did I look like I was joking? I'm expecting a child of my very own soon. I need to learn what to expect along the way.
Oh, really? Consider getting the class for the actual expecting mom, then.
I have. We were actually supposed to go to this one together, but she did not show up.
I guess she was a little busy. But that's great because you personally don't need it.
That was a little harsh.
Again, just a reality check.
That was not why I called. I cannot remember the last time I saw you, darling. It's been what, a whole week?
More like 2.
Exactly. It just feels so odd. We don't talk anymore.
Oh, so now you realize that?
I think we should be closer and more supportive of each other, especially now that we're expecting a child.
How is that my fault? I'm always at home, aren't I? You're the almighty working class woman who has no time for her husband. And now, all of a sudden, you want to be close and supportive? I think it is clear why I'm not totally interested.
You have to understand me too. Do you know what it feels like for a woman staying at home in a house without kids after 5 years of waiting and trying? Even the 4 walls of this house choke me up so much that the only outlet I can fathom is to bury myself in work.
Whose fault is that we cannot have children? I'm sure you have the answer to that question, Ruby. If you were at home, maybe we would have tried harder. Maybe there could have been a miracle. Maybe there wouldn't have been a surrogate between us right now. Maybe we would have had a son.
But there's one on the way now, right? The baby will change everything, Max. I'm sure of it. And who says we cannot try more? There can still be a miracle. Please come home to me.
I will, only after I'm done helping Lucinda soothe her aching feet.
Huh? Why are you at her place? Why? What did she possibly need that she could not ask me for?
You're being dramatic right now, Ruby. The girl is carrying my baby. I have to take care of her and make sure she's comfortable. That's the least I can do as the father of this child, since you're already footing all the bills. Please don't take this one away from me with your unbearable nagging.
But we haven't even confirmed if the procedure was successful. We're not sure she's actually carrying our baby for real.
We have.
We? We never went to the hospital again after the last time.
Not you. I'm talking about Lucinda and me. You're always too busy to remember important dates.
You're being rude to me. And now for our incoming baby too. It's a lot of work on my end. But I'm sorry for forgetting our appointment. Maybe if Lucinda came to live with us, I would be able to keep a closer eye on her.
Now you're talking like the smart woman I married. As a matter of fact, I was planning to do that on my own.
Really? Without consulting me first?
Do you think I have all the money in the world for gas? I had to try and make commuting less stressful for myself. Besides, you would have found out either way regardless, so I did not see the need to ask you for permission.
I don't know why I don't feel so good about all this.
You don't want to have the baby again?
I do.
You had better set it straight up so that we can stop this before it's too late.
No, just bring her over.
Perfect. I need you to send like $1,000 so that we can move her things.
Huh? Is that not a little much?
Just do as I've told you. And since you're already at home, please clear out a room. Lucinda's moving in tomorrow.
Hello, Lucinda. I just got back into town from my business trip. Oh, that's grand. Continue rubbing your success in all of our faces. Why do you sound so cold? I'm just telling you that I'm back. It's been 2 weeks. I thought you'd be happy. Whatever. But I understand. It's the baby kicking in. You should be 4 months along if I'm not mistaken. Well, the most hilarious thing happened just now. I drove all the way home before realizing I should have picked something up for you at the mall. So I decided to find out what you would like before I leave. I don't want anything from you. Go back to wherever it is you're coming from. That's strange. Did Max annoy you? You're acting so cold to me. I thought we were friends. We can never be friends, Ruby. This whole thing was just a contract, and I'm tired of it already. Hold on. Let me quickly park the car and come up to you. Let's talk about whatever is bothering you. You're at home, right? Please take deep, long breaths to calm your nerves. I'll be up in a sec. Wait, why are there boxes and other items scattered all over the lawn? Are these my things? Lucinda, answer me! What do they look like? Why are my clothes outside my house, Lucinda? Because I'm tired, Ruby. I'm tired of waiting for Max to do something I could have done a long time ago. I'm tired of having to treat you like a queen in a house that should be mine. I'm confused. What's going on here? Why wouldn't you be confused, huh? Is there anything you understand other than your job? If you paid half as much attention to your husband, you would not be in this mess looming over your head. Mess? What mess? There is no child coming! What? The whole surrogacy thing was a scheme. A plan to bring me to my rightful place. You're joking, right? You're supposed to be 4 months pregnant with my baby. No procedure was conducted, Ruby. I'm not pregnant. All of this is for the money. Oh, please don't tell me that, Lucinda. I've been so excited, planning, waiting. I even bought baby clothes, a car seat, and bottles. What are you saying to me? Your marriage is a sham, Ruby. That's what I'm saying. The only reason Max is here is to milk you of your money so that we can go somewhere and have a better life free from you and your curse. No, that cannot be true. Max and I love each other very much. Yes, there has been some inconsistencies here and there, but I'm positive it has not gotten to the point of cheating on me, especially not with a poor, wretched surrogate. Allow me to burst your bubble, then. You've been married to Max for how long? 5 years, right? Well, I've been with Maxie for 4. What? Yeah, that's the truth. What did you expect? That he'd stay faithful to a barren woman? Where in the world does that happen? He had to come to me for solace. And I must say, I give him more than he bargained for. None of this makes sense. Dr. Kate was the one who suggested you for the procedure, not even Max. I paid for everything in full. Max and I even underwent the extraction procedure. But did you see them put it in me? Stop fooling yourself. I thought you were smart or something. Why do I still not understand? Dr. Kate was in on this plan from the get-go. She helped us collect all of that money in exchange for a commission. I can't even start to explain the extents we have gone in order to get you to this point. All you need to know is that you're unfit to be a woman, not to talk of being a mother. No, this cannot be happening to me. I'm Maxie's new woman. Your time in this house is over. You have to leave. What am I hearing, Max?
Oh, she told you? I was actually about to send in the divorce papers, but my Lucy darling told me you were back in town already. That makes it better, 'cause I'll finally be able to prove my love for Lucinda by confronting you face to face.
So she was right? You've been cheating on me for as long as we've been married? You were only in this for the money. How much more can I hear in one day?
I don't understand. Did you expect me to stay with a barren woman? How am I supposed to have an heir to carry on my name? Of course I had to switch to Lucinda. At least she'll give me healthy babies.
But I wanted to give you a chance at that. We even had something great going with the surrogacy. We were gonna have a girl. Or so I thought. Until I had to find out midway that even that was a lie as well. Do you hate me that much?
A lie or not, surrogacy is still artificial. And what do you expect me to do with a female child? Train someone who would grow up to get married and take on some other man's name? I need a real woman, Ruby. And Lucinda is that woman.
This is just too much to comprehend in one go.
It's not rocket science, madam. Get used to the fact that you're a barren, fruitless woman. One that no man would ever want. Ever.
Don't do this, Max. You're gonna regret it.
Let's see how that plays out. I'll meet you at the house in an hour to sign the divorce documents. This marriage is over. It's been way past your ultimatum, Ruby. Please sign that document and let's get this over with. Even though I know you cannot get over me that easily, so take your time.
I wanted to confirm something first before I signed the document. You're actually worse than I thought.
What's that supposed to mean?
In a way, I'm happy I found all this out now, because I can now see clearly the monster I was living with. The man I loved and called my husband.
What do you mean?
After all of Lucinda's mindless rantings yesterday, I began to smell the dead rat in the cupboard. One that I could not smell all along, regretfully. I took a test.
What? Why? What kind of test?
The kind of tests whose real results you've been keeping from me for 5 years? I'm not infertile, Max. I've never been infertile. You lied to me.
How can you say that? Why would I lie to you about something that also would affect me?
Now I can see why you always offered to pick up the results from Dr. Kate yourself. Now I can see why she would never tell me anything. You were the one all along. You were the one who couldn't have children. And I spent years of my life feeling remorseful for things that weren't my fault. For 5 whole years, you used me as a landing pad for your self-loathing frustrations.
That's a lie. You're lying to make yourself feel better.
What do you think? That I'll just leave it lying low? Did you think I'll just come at you without concrete evidence? I went to that useless Dr. Kate and got the real results. You paid her to thwart the results. You're the infertile one.
No, that cannot be right. Dr. Kate is a compound fool. I'll sue her for telling lies against me.
I'll believe you'll be comfortable suing her behind bars then.
What?
I already had her arrested for all forms of medical malpractice, including conniving with my devious husband to milk me of all my money.
Baby, let me explain.
Oh, now I'm your baby again. Huh, that's interesting. But you'll explain as much as you want to the police. You, Lucinda, and Dr. Kate are all going to go down for your various crimes.
No, Ruby, you cannot do this, please.
And you see all the money you stole from me under the guise of doctor's appointments and bills? You'll return every single dime, and that is a promise. The days and weeks that followed this were filled with rigorous legal proceedings that ultimately led to the downfall of the conspirators, Max, Lucinda, and their most unlikely accomplice, Dr. Kate. The legal system moved swiftly, though. Lucinda was found guilty of fraud and conspiracy, resulting in a prison sentence of 7 years. Max faced divorce proceedings, with his reputation tarnished and his career prospects dim. Dr. Kate's medical license was revoked, and she was sentenced to 3 years in prison for medical malpractice and her role in the deception. Ruby emerged as the real victor, not only proving her fertility, but reclaiming her life. She obtained justice and recovered her stolen finances. The experience strengthened her resolve, and she decided to use her resources to support women facing similar challenges. With a newfound sense of purpose, she moved forward, leaving behind the deception and heartbreak, ready to build a brighter future. It was on this journey that she met a wonderful young man who returned light and color to her life. He was the exact opposite of her past involvement, providing mental and emotional support to a still shaken Ruby. The years went by really fast, and when Ruby was finally ready, they got married in grand style. The new couple ended up having 4 children, a set of male triplets and a beautiful baby girl. Ruby never believed this amount of joy and satisfaction even existed, but it did, and found its way into her life in due time.